Is CP3 legacy now in question?
Man, ain't nobody worried about Chris Paul when he played Phoenix Suns. Nobody in the NBA.
What I'm saying
He's
is,
finessed the game to a point where he gets all the petty calls.
He's one of the greatest point guards of all time. He's one of them, Pat. He's absolutely one of them.
This window let up.
But I do question.
Some analysts and fans seem to think so. Let's break down why they think so. Let's start with the most recent event. The Dallas Mavericks pulled off the upset against the Phoenix Suns to advance to the Western Conference Finals. And Luka? Well, Luka was being Luka. Now the Phoenix Suns got butchered by 33 points. And the Phoenix Suns' two best players did nothing to offset the Mavericks' best players' shooting ensemble. Luka and Jalen combined for an efficient 8 from 15 from the three-point line. Spencer Dinwiddie also contributed to the shooting ensemble, making 5 out of 7 from the three-point line. On the other side, the Phoenix Suns' two best players went 1 for 7 from the three-point line combined, and 7 from 22 overall from the field. That just isn't good enough. And some may say it was just an off night, and maybe you're right. However, in a Game 7, that cannot happen. And when it does, you're going to have people questioning your legacy. What's making people questioning Chris's legacy even more, this isn't the first time this happened. Unfortunately, CP3 has blown a 2-0 lead 4 times prior to this one. What makes it worse is, he's the only player to blow that many leads. Oh, and it gets worse. In 5 of those blown 2-0 leads, CP3's team didn't make it to Game 7. Meaning, they lost 4 straight, as was the case in last year's finals against the Bucks. The only other player to have lost even 3 2-0 leads is Blake Griffin, who, as we know, was CP3's teammate with the Los Angeles Clippers. CP3 was the leader of that team, and they were the first team in history to lose a series in 5 consecutive postseasons that they led at some point. That's a lot of meltdowns and leads being blown. I'm not gonna lie. However, the real question is, does the consistent failures affect CP3's legacy? Yes and no. Does it affect CP3 being a top 10 point guard of all time? No. However, people will start to question, is CP3 a winner? And can you build a championship team around him, even if he isn't technically your best player on that team? With him being a main component on your team, can that team win a championship? I don't think so. And it honestly hurts me to say that because CP3 is one of my favorite players to watch. However, as much as I try to deny the facts are there to support such a stance. Chris averaged 9.4 points, 5.8 assists, and 3.6 turnovers over the final 5 games of that series against the Dallas Mavericks. In games 6 and 7 of that series, Chris scored a total of 23 points. He also gave up 33 points while being the primary defender in those games. Now we know CP3 isn't the greatest defender. However, to give up more points on the defensive end than you provided on the offensive end is exceedingly bad. We can continue to search for reasons why CP3 hasn't been able to lift his team up when they need him the most. We could keep blaming teammates, injuries, or even the fact that he's only 6 foot. So it's probably a bit harder to take over these crucial games in the postseason. Whatever the reasons may be, the one undisputed fact is CP3 has failed in the biggest moments of them all. And until he wins a championship, that will forever put a stain on his legacy. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'm out.